Good morning. I'm so excited to learn about shapes with everybody today, but first we have to remember our class rules. Can anybody tell me a rule they remember? Yes, Shirley.
Raise your hand, please don't blurt out.
That's a great rule. You earn a palm.
Thank you.
Remember, when we're great listeners, we earn palms in our cup. Anybody else remember a rule? Brittany?
Use your helping hand.
That's a great rule. Okay, remember we have to be respectful to one another and make sure we're listening to the teacher. All right, so I'm so excited to learn about shapes today. So we're going to listen to a fun song and you get to get up and dance. You ready?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Here are the 2D shapes that I know. Shapes, tall and short, skinny and wide. You can tell what shape you're looking at by counting all the sides. A circle has 0 straight sides and 0 corners. A pizza pie, a dinner plate, and a cookie would be examples of a circle, as you can plainly see. A right wheel, the letter O, and a CD are all examples of a circle, as you can plainly see. Shapes, tall and short, skinny and wide. You can tell what shape you're looking at by counting all the sides. A triangle has 3 sides and 3 corners. A pizza slice, a yield sign, and the front of a roof would be examples of a triangle, as you can plainly see. A billiards rack, a regular cheese, and a pennant flag would be examples of a triangle, as you can plainly see. Shapes, tall and short, skinny and wide. You can tell what shape you're looking at by counting all the sides. A square has 4 equal sides and 4 corners. A pizza box surrounding and a tabletop would be examples of a square, as you can plainly see. A window, a CD case, and crackers would be examples of a square, as you can plainly see. Shapes, tall and short, skinny and wide. You can tell what shape you're looking at by counting all the sides. A rectangle has 4 sides, 2 long and 2 short. A door frame, a dollar bill, and a chocolate bar would be examples of a rectangle, as you can plainly see. A book cover, a piece of paper, and a widescreen TV are all examples of a rectangle, as you can plainly see. Hey, don't forget a hexagon. Hexagons have 6 sides. A soccer ball pattern, a honeycomb pattern, and a snowflake would be examples of a hexagon, as you can plainly see. Here are the 2D shapes that I know.
Good job. All right, let's find our C. So today we're learning about all different kinds of shapes, and then we're learning about putting little shapes together to make a bigger shape, and that's called a composite shape. But first, I'm going to let you walk around the classroom and find something in our classroom that is in the form of a shape you already know. So we all know what a triangle, a circle is. You're going to find something in the classroom that is one of those shapes. I'm going to give you 2 minutes on my timer. Ready? Go. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, time's up. Let's find our seat. All right, I bet we could find lots of shapes in our classroom. Who can share a shape with me? Ready?
The table's a circle.
You're right, the table is a circle. Anybody else find a different shape? Shirley?
The windows are rectangles.
You're right, the windows are rectangles. We can find shapes all around us. Can someone explain to me where else shapes could be found? Brittany?
On the playground.
On the playground, that's a perfect example. We can find all kinds of shapes on the playground. So now we're going to listen to a book that I found, and it's a great book. We're going to learn about some different kinds of shapes and where we can find them. My book is called Can You See the Shapes? Cindy's circle goes around and around, from high in the sky to the ground. She's the shape of a Ferris wheel, or a beach ball for the seal. Trixie the triangle has 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. 3 straight sides. See, they're on the red boat's sail, and on the edge of the dragon's tail. Do they know somewhere else we can find a triangle? Brittany?
On a pizza shape.
Ah, pizza, that's perfect. Susie Square has 1 more side. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's verified. Her 4 sides are all the same. She makes a lovely picture frame. Can somebody tell me where else we can find a square? Shirley?
A mirror.
A mirror can be a square. Meet Ruby Rectangle. You can't go wrong. His sides, 2 are short and 2 are long. He's the shape of a table and a door, a book, a window, and even more. Oscar the Octagon has 8 sides. You see him when you go for rides. At the intersection, look both ways. Oscar says stop, and everyone obeys. We know the straight lines are called sides. Does anybody know what our corners are called? Brittany?
Angles.
Well, not angles. The corners are called vertices. Can you say vertices?
Vertices.
Reddy Rumbus stands on one end. She's another 4-sided friend. A glittering diamond on a ring, or a kite flying high at the end of a string. Lloyd the trapezoid joins the group. You can see him on a chicken coop. On rooftops, lampshades, and wheelbarrows too. Count his 4 sides, that's what you should do. Olive Oval is a curve, long and thin. She's the mouth of a new trash bin. The colorful rug on the kitchen floor, and the oval window on the door. Alright, so we learned about lots of different shapes in our book. Now I'm going to show you some flashcards. And I want you to give me a thumbs up if you've ever seen this shape before. This shape is a circle. This shape does not have any straight sides and no vertices. It is completely curved. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Have you ever seen this shape before? Alright, this is a square. It has 4 straight sides and 4 vertices. This is a triangle. It has 3 straight sides and 3 vertices. This is a rectangle. Remember, it's different from a square because it has 2 long and 2 short. This one's kind of like a circle, but it's a little stretched out. It's longer than a circle. This one is a diamond. Who can remember the name of this diamond from our story? This is called a rhombus. This is a hexagon, just like the one on my board. It has 3 straight sides on each, the top and the bottom. So that makes 6 sides in all and 6 vertices. This is a trapezoid. A trapezoid has 4 sides, but they're all different sides. Alright, so we know that a straight line on our shape is called its side, and our points are called vertices. Anybody know what this is? This is a half circle. A circle is split in half. One of those sides is a half circle. And same with this one. This one's split in half, but split in half again. So this shows us a quarter circle. We get to do something very fun today. We get to put little shapes together to make a bigger shape. And that's called a composite shape. Can anybody predict what small shapes could I use to make this trapezoid? Shirley?
Triangle.
Triangles, you're right. I could use a triangle to make my trapezoid. I would use 3 triangles like this, 2 facing up and 1 facing down to make my trapezoid. Now I want you to use your tiles on your table, and I want you to try to fill in your hexagon with triangles to make a hexagon out of our small triangles. Great job, Brittany and Shirley. You made a composite shape. You used small triangles to make a hexagon. Great job. All right, now I'm so excited we get to use boards and expo markers. I'm going to tell you a shape that we learned, and I want you to try to draw it all on your own on your board. We can't use our tiles this time. Ready? I want you to draw me a trapezoid. You think you drew a trapezoid, hold it up when you're done. Great job, that's a trapezoid. All right, let's do the next one. Take your eraser and erase your trapezoid. All right, now let's try to draw a hexagon. You think you're done? Hold it up for me. Great job. Those are hexagons. But remember, sides are straight. All right, last one. I want you to try to draw a rhombus. Great rhombuses. All right, let's erase our board. Make sure we put our caps all the way on our markers, and we can put them in the middle of our table. Okay. We're going to play a fun game all together with me to practice the shapes we learned. We get to play Shape Bingo. I'm going to give you a bingo card and your dots. Remember to follow our class rules. If I call a shape that's on your board, put a dot on top of that shape. Okay.
These are circles.
These are circles. Great job. All right. If you have a blue rectangle, put a dot on it. Okay. Blue triangle. Yellow triangle. rectangle. Purple circle. Purple oval. Orange oval. Green rhombus. Black square. Black rhombus.
Bingo, teacher.
Bingo! Great job, Shirley. You win our game. But I see that everyone knows our shapes that we've learned. Let's take our dots off of our cards. We're going to collect our cards. Your dots. Great job. Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. If you understand it, I want you to give me a 3. You've got it. If you kind of get it, I want you to give me 2 fingers. And if you're stuck, you don't understand that, I want you to give me 1 finger. Okay. Let me see your fingers. Do you remember all the shapes we learned today? Do you know what a composite shape is? Okay, one more. Do you remember what little shapes we can use to make up a trapezoid? Alright, I'm so happy we got what we learned today. Alright, now we're doing an independent activity and I'm so excited about it, so I'm going to go over the directions with you. We get to do an art activity using shapes. So I'm going to pass out a piece of paper. You can use your manipulatives to help you, or you can draw your own shapes. And you're going to draw a picture of our classroom using shapes. But remember, you have to use at least 1 composite shape. So if you see something that's a trapezoid in our classroom, you can make a trapezoid using our little triangles like we practiced. Okay? You're going to create your picture as best as you can. When you're finished, you can read a book quietly until the rest of your class is finished. Make sure you put your bins away and put your papers in your turn-in bin. Okay? And when you're done, I'm going to be calling you up to my small group table to take a little quiz about all the shapes and composite shapes we learned today. Okay, you guys did great with your independent art activity. Was it fun?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so happy you liked it. So today, we learned about all different kinds of shapes, and we learned about composite shapes. Then, we learned about how to use those shapes in an art activity. We played bingo, we read a story, we listened to a song, and we did our fun art activity at the very end. Alright, I want to see who can answer some questions. Who thinks they can list 2 shapes that we learned today? Shirley?
Triangle and rhombus.
Triangle and rhombus, great job. Alright, who can explain to me what a composite shape is? Brittany?
It's a shape that has little tiny mini shapes inside it.
That's right. We can create a composite shape using smaller shapes. And where can we find shapes? Brittany?
Anywhere.
Everywhere. Can somebody name one place we can find a shape? One thing that looks like a shape you learned. Shirley?
On the playground.
On the playground. Where on the playground?
I would say that the wheels of our bikes are circles.
You're right. The wheels of our bike are circles. That was great. I hope you guys had fun today.